Good morning. This is Rich here on behalf of Rich TV Live, and today I'm going to talk to you about a new plant-based foods stock called PlantX Life Inc. Hope you're all having a great day. Brand new stock that's in the plant-based food sector, and I'm not going to say it's new. It's not a brand new deal. It's just a brand new deal that we're talking about today for the first time ever within our community. And I've been a big fan of plant-based food stocks for quite some time. So it's nice to see a new plant-based food stock that we can introduce to our community. And to be honest with you, this one is really just getting started. They just broke some news today. PlantX announces monthly gross revenue of $1,029,883 for December 2020. This is the news today, and this could be a catalyst for the stock. It's good to see some revenue growth. PlantX Life Inc., VEGA in Canada, WNT1 in Frankfurt, Germany, and PLTXF on the OTCQB exchange in America is pleased to announce it has achieved record monthly gross revenue of $1,029,883 for the month of December 2020. For the month of November 2020, the company achieved gross revenue of approximately $640,000, which means the company's growing. The company attributes the increased revenue between November and December to the exceptional branding, marketing, and partnership that the company has been able to establish over the past 12 months. The revenue figures demonstrate the viability of the company's business model and the successful ability to reach its target consumer market. 2020 has been a trying year for all of us, but our company is seeing incredible growth. Plant-based foods is one of the hottest sectors in the world, and some of the benefits due to the stay-at-home environment. People are at home, they need food, they want healthy food, plant-based food, and that's why they're going in this direction. In December 2019, we had essentially zero sales revenue. To go from zero revenue per month to $1 million in revenue a month is a huge feat and a massive milestone for the company. I also want to bring up the incredible growth we're seeing on a month-to-month basis, growing 60% in December and from November. The company has some new marketing initiatives in store for 2021, and we're excited to continue our success, stated PlantX CEO Julia Frank. About PlantX Life Inc. As the digital face of the plant-based community, PlantX platform is a one-stop shop for anything plant-based and everything plant-based. With its fast-growing category verticals, the company offers customers across North America more than 10,000 plant-based products. In addition to offering meal and indoor plant deliveries, the company currently has plans underway to expand its product lines to include cosmetics, clothing, and its own water brand. But the business is not limited to an e-commerce platform. The company uses its digital platform to build a community of like-minded consumers and, most importantly, provide education. Its successful enterprise is being built and fortified on partnerships with top nutritionists, chefs, and brands. The company eliminates the barriers to entry for anyone interested in living a plant-based lifestyle and thriving in a longer, healthier, and happier life. That's the news for PlantX. It's pretty big news. Huge revenue growth for the company. That could be a big catalyst. Now, when we look at the stock, you can see that it was literally at 44 cents in November and has been trending up. It's been a big trend up and been as high as $2.34 and currently sitting right at $2. But this is a trend that is going up and going in the right direction. And clearly a company that also has growing revenue, which for me is a huge catalyst telling me where it could potentially go. Now, this is their website, plantx.com. If you click on investors here, it'll take you to a company overview, their share price, and it looks pretty cool what they're doing here. Gluten-free plant-based pasta recipes. That actually looks pretty delicious. And you can find a lot of information about PlantX right on their website. And you can see some videos here. And who knows, maybe this video will be posted on their website shortly as well. You can see here that they have, they are working with Agoracom. As you can see, they're being featured on Agoracom. And now today, they are being featured on Rich TV Live. Now let's take a look at some of their facts. So the PlantX Life Inc. website states PlantX platform is a one-stop shop for everything plant-based. With its fastest growing category verticals, the company offers customers across North America more than 10,000 plant-based products. Wow, 10,000 plant-based products. In addition to offering meal and indoor plant deliveries, the company is working to expand its offerings to include everything from cosmetics to clothing and its own water brand. That's interesting. Furthermore, the company is well-financed, having just closed an oversubscribed $11.5 million in financing, so the company has money in the bank. Products and services include PlantX, an online e-commerce shop with over 10,000 plant-based products and counting. Plant-based meal delivery, convenient chef-designed meals delivered to your door. Wow, that's pretty cool. You just click on the link and it goes right there. Indoor plant delivery, variety of indoor plants delivered to your door. Wow, indoor plant delivery? This is pretty cool. I'm really liking what these guys are doing. Restaurant directory, search for plant-based restaurants, recipes, original plant-based recipes, and flagship stores with branded goods in Squamish, BC, and San Diego. So doing business in both Canada and the United States right now. Investment highlights: established and proven management team, technology platform with high gross margins, explosive high growth sector industries, attractive valuation, trading below peers, disciplined M&A and partnership strategy. Upcoming milestones. So obviously we're always looking for catalysts and milestones. Here are some of them. US meals delivery, winter of 2020, which obviously we've already passed. Online yoga and fitness, winter of 2020. International distribution in Europe. Wow. Spring of 2021. So that's coming. And PlantX fruit infused tequila. Wow. Summer of 2021. So these guys have some interesting products coming, guys. Stay tuned to this. Recent news. Some of the news that they just recently announced. PlantX announces expansion into Israel. PlantX announces closing of 11.5 million non-brokered private placement. PlantX announces fully subscribed private placement and corporate update. PlantX Life Inc. commences trading on the OTC Pink market and announces stock option and share unit awards. PlantX announces formation of a medical advisory board and non-brokered private placement. So lots of news driving the stock, why we saw it go from 44 cents to where it is today, around $2 in Canada. And look at all this news. I mean, so lots of news, a lot of catalysts, lots of catalysts. PlantX has agreed to acquire the Locavore Bar and Grill and will redesign as Canadian flagship shop. PlantX partners with House Plant Shop to launch new U.S. indoor plant store on plantx.com. PlantX completes acquisition of Bloombox Club UK. So you guys can see like lots of news, like, whoa, my goodness. Media mentions, you can see that they are mentioned on Proactive Investors, Seeking Alpha, The Deep Dive, and now Rich TV Live, and obviously Agoracom. So essentially, they're like an ETF of the plant-based space. Interesting. Adding new products to the platform. And one thing that's really hard for brands, most have a 99% fail. The company doesn't have any overhead. They don't have any staff. Everything is online. They partner with businesses to offer PlantX meals across Canada with a 35% gross margin. Up Meals already has industrial kitchens, wellness centers focused on providing that experience like Apple and Lululemon. Market cap is just shy of 100 million, which means it's got a very small, tight market cap. In fact, let's go to look at their structure here. This is TMX Money. And let's go back here to overview on PlantX Life. And you'll see right here. So there's 88 million shares listed out, and they have a 177 million market cap. Okay. So still a relatively small market cap and lots of room to grow. As you can see, it's trending up as the market's about to open. This has been trending up, and I think it has a lot of room to continue to grow as a business. And hopefully, as investors, we'll get an opportunity to see some upside in the price. Now, remember, guys, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. Always do your due diligence. Always do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about. Always invest in the best. The best is blessed. And speak to your financial advisor before you invest in anything that we talk about here in Rich TV Live. Okay, so if you add all of the companies in the plant-based space, PlantX has more revenue than all of them together. Whoa. I don't know if that's even possible. I'm going to have to look into that statement. Doesn't seem like it makes a lot of sense. But I have to do more research to figure out what they mean exactly by that. Because with a company like Tattooed Chef making 41 million a quarter, they would have to be making some huge revenue to be able to be doing more revenue than them. And it said that their revenue last month was $1 million, unless there's more revenue coming. Okay, focus on the acquisition of Bloombox. They are making money. So Bloombox. So we're going to have to definitely look at the acquisition of Bloombox. Key team members. Okay. So this is some of the key information here. And let's see if I can find some information about Bloombox. Let's see. Let's go to see if I can find some information on Bloombox. Because they must have some massive revenue. Here we go. Let's just quickly see this article and see if this breaks it down a little bit better for us. PlantX completes acquisition of Bloombox Club UK. So this acquisition was announced on September 24th, 2020, and consummated on November 6th. Bloombox Club UK is a privately held e-commerce company based in the United Kingdom that sells and delivers indoor plants to its established wellness community via subscription service and online shop. The acquisition helps PlantX execute on its international expansion strategy, as well as expand its e-commerce capabilities. Let's see if they have any information here about the revenue generated by Bloombox. Okay, so PlantX paid a purchase price of $8 million. That was satisfied by a combination of $560,000 in cash, $7.44 million in common shares in the capital of the company. An aggregate of 10,782,559 consideration shares were issued to the sellers of Bloombox Club UK at a deemed price of $1.17 per share. That being equal to the 10-day volume average price. Okay. Interesting. All of us at PlantX are very much looking forward to working together with Bloombox Club UK, said Sean Dollinger, PlantX founder. Both teams bring so much to the table, whether it is e-commerce capabilities or marketing expertise, and together we'll only continue to grow. Interesting. Let's see if I can find some information on the revenue of Bloombox. Here we go. Bloombox Club UK is a UK-based indoor plant and natural product shop and subscription company that brings indoors the great outdoors to boost its customers' health and well-being. The company sources, curates, tells the story of its indoor plants and superior natural products for the home and delivers them to its customers' doors. Bloombox Club UK has created a large and active community loyal to its brand by curating its products and educating its customers on the plant's genius and benefits. That's a big acquisition. So this company must have some huge revenues. Doesn't mention the revenues of Bloombox Club UK. I'm going to have to do some more digging on that. But it's a big acquisition. So you would assume that they have some pretty big revenues. I'll have to dig in deeper for that. So let's see this article here. Sprouting the next food revolution and delivering it right to your door. Blending a unique hybrid of two of the fastest growing food trends happening right now. PlantX Life Inc., VEGA, and PLTXF in America is sprouting with opportunity. How's everyone doing this morning? Let's say hi to everybody that's here. Hope everybody's having a great day. David says, morning, Rich. VEGA is also selling Else Nutrition products, plant-based working together. Yes. I like them both. Robert Singh says, good morning, Rich. Another winner. Join the club, guys, and smash the like. I appreciate you, Robert. Hope you're having a great morning. It's Kiddo says, all your videos are sponsored. Yeah. Let me know when yours are. Phil says, good morning, Rich. I was just going through my news. Yep. Found vegan there also. Yeah. Big news for them this morning. VEGA. Yes. Amjad, good morning, Rich. How you doing, Amjad? Georgie, I'm doing fantastic. How you doing, brother? I am Pip Girl. Good morning. How you guys doing this morning? What are you guys looking at? Are you guys interested in this stock that seems to be making waves? So among the major shifts that have occurred since the advent of ongoing global crisis, obviously the COVID-19, perhaps the largest have been centered around food. And people are going to continue to eat. People are going to continue to need food. Plant-based foods is a healthier alternative. How we eat, what we eat, where we eat. And among the two fastest growing changes or shifts has been the rise of both plant-based diets and meal delivery. And I've been a fan of plant-based foods and plant-based food stocks, plant-based material stocks for years. I was the first one to bring you Baby. I was the first one to bring you Very. I was the first one to bring you guys Eats. And now I'm the first one to bring you VEGA. And I'm going to continue to do it because I love the sector. And I believe that, companies like Nexi and NEXE and companies like VEGA are going to continue to pop up. I was also the first one to bring you guys Tattooed Chef, TTCF. So there's 5 winners right there that I just announced that have all exploded since I've talked to you guys about them first. So right there, that's a great sign of what's to come. So plant-based diets are like really getting big, okay? Plant-based diets were already growing in popularity, especially in the wake of the monumental vegan documentary film, The Game Changers, 2018 debut at the Sundance Film Festival, and subsequent 2019 release on Netflix, produced by Arnold Schwarzenegger, the governor. In search of the optimum diet, many are pointing towards a shift towards plant-based nutrition and projecting plant-based food will disrupt the US 1.4 trillion meat industry, and I believe it will. It's projected to be worth US 16.6 billion by 2027. Wow. A true A true veggie revolution is already underway, garnering countless valuable celebrity endorsements and billions of dollars in investments, ranging from a US 90 million investment in vegan meat company Motif Ingredients by Jeff Bezos, Richard Branson, and Bill Gates. Jay-Z, Katy Perry, Serena Williams, and even Alphabet all investing in Impossible Foods, which has taken in more than US $1.5 billion. Stay tuned to that IPO. Perhaps the most well-known plant-based meat stock to date is Beyond Meat, which within months of its IPO made enormous gains and reached a market valuation of more than US $12 billion. Now, with lockdowns and other major shifts in society in 2020, we witnessed the meteoric rise of meal delivery demand. Between March 30th, 2020 and October 30th, 2020, takeout delivery service Grubhub soared 87%. Meanwhile, during the same time, meal kit darling HelloFresh SE has climbed 58%. We've identified a unique hybrid opportunity in joining plant-based food with meal delivery, and that's an early enough stage for investors to potentially see some serious gains. Now let's take a look at PlantX Life. VEGA in Canada, PLTXF in America is ticking off all the food revolution boxes at once by delivering its customers delicious chef-designed meals and a selection of more than 10,000 plant-based products right to their door. And their business model extends beyond meals, including now pet foods and baby nutrition categories, as well as often overlooked but highly profitable industry of indoor plants. Interesting. These guys are getting involved in everything. PlantX is already established yet actively expanding, a one-stop shop plant-based product company that's positioned itself to dominate this new age of health and nutrition. 5 reasons why PlantX, VEGA in Canada, PLTXF in America is the ultimate plant-based business. Number 1, huge catalog. More than 10,000 products on its e-commerce site, ranging from fresh and consumer packaged goods for adults, babies, and pets, to cleaning products and indoor plants. Number 2, meal kit delivery. Between April and October of 2020 alone, PlantX sold and delivered more than 10,000 meals. The service includes menus from celebrity chefs from Toronto, LA, and New York. Through additional restaurant partnerships, businesses can also put PlantX meals on their own menus, many of which are already available on Skip the Dishes in select locations. Healthy profit margins. Margins range from delivery at 35% to online food sales at 40% and indoor plant sales at a whopping 55%. Key investment strategy. Armed with a strong cash position from an oversubscribed Canadian 11.5 million financing, led by Israel's largest pension fund manager, Pazago, PlantX is positioned in 2021 to continue to acquire and build out businesses like Bloombox Club, which is targeting $4 million in gross revenue by expanding its website throughout Europe. Sophisticated e-commerce store already dubbed as the vegan Amazon. So they're already dubbed the vegan Amazon. Interesting. PlantX has established itself as a thriving healthy lifestyle community through its successful e-commerce platform that offers not only products, reviews, ways to search for local plant-based restaurants for millions of customers, but also for their children and pets too. PlantX Life Inc. stock has been red hot. On November 17, 2020, VEGA stock was selling for 44 cents and has climbed at 165 as of January 8th, 2021, and today is trading over $2. That's a 275% climb in less than 2 months. In my opinion, this is a red hot stock. You can see the stock is breaking out. There's the chart, which I was showing you earlier. Clearly a stock that's on the rise. Hey, Rob, is this similar to tattoo chefs? Well, it's in the plant-based food sector. They are similar in some ways, but different in others. But you can clearly see the trend is up, and that's very similar lately to Tattooed Chef. So you can see investment highlights, established and proven management team, explosive high growth sector and industry, technology platform with high gross margins and very little overhead, disciplined M&A and partnership strategy, and attractive valuation, trading below peers. So this is the PlantX meal delivery service, otherwise known as the main course. Obviously, this is a very important service in a COVID-21 world. I call this COVID-21 now because we're no longer in 2019. I call this COVID-2021 and meal delivery in 2021. If you're a business and you don't have meal delivery, you're probably not going to be in business very long in 2021. With people relying on delivery services to actually help keep them safe and healthy, the demand and comfort surrounding these services has exploded. And in 2020, meal delivery as an investment delivered. The online food delivery market is expected to hit US $151.5 billion in revenue with 1.6 billion users in 2021. Wow. Crazy. A 10% jump in just 1 year thanks to COVID-19 or COVID 2021. As stated above, Grubhub rose nearly 87% between March and October. As of January 8th, 2021, the company is still up more than 118% since the US declared a national emergency on March 13th, 2020. Even more impressive was the explosive launch of the DoorDash IPO in mid-December 2020, immediately closing up 85% upon its first day of trading. Today, DoorDash is valued at nearly $50 billion. Unbelievable. PlantX Life has positioned itself to try to exploit this growing meal delivery consumer behavior by offering an exclusive plant-based meal delivery service that also offers something quite unique. Through its ongoing partnerships and growing relationships, PlantX, VEGA, and PLTXF is offering consumers chef-designed meal delivered right to your door. Between April and October of 2020 alone, PlantX already delivered more than 10,000 meals to its hungry, plant-based loving customers. Along the way to securing valuable customer loyalty through an exceptional selection of cuisine was the signing of a well-known chefs who own restaurants in Toronto, LA, and New York to create exclusive meals for the meal service. Every month, different chefs will be designing recipes for PlantX customers, creating new monthly dishes for them to choose from. The last chef PlantX partnered with became an instant hit with foodies in 2013 when he publicly dazzled other celebrity food giants such as Ludo Lefebvre, Anthony Bourdain, Nigella Lawson, and Brian Malarkey on the ABC's television show The Taste. Part of the brilliance from PlantX team here was the structuring of the business to never require the company ever having to cook anything itself. Brilliant. Instead, PlantX teamed up with Up Meals, a food accessibility company that provides nutritious meals through smart vending machines and grab-and-go retail bars. PlantX provides Up Meals chefs with custom-designed plant-based recipes that have been approved by nutritionists. Up Meals then prepares a rotating line of plant-based menus, items based on those recipes, which will be available for purchase and delivery on the PlantX website. By not making the meals themselves, PlantX removes the significant overhead of warehousing and staffing kitchens, things that eat up the bottom line, and one of the reasons why most restaurants fail, let's be honest. As well, PlantX recipes are already being branded and prepared by partner restaurants, making these offerings available through Skip the Dishes in select markets. That's huge, just absolutely huge. This decision reflects in the company's reported 35% profit margin on its delivery service. For comparison, this level of margin drastically outperforms the likes of Grubhub deliveries. In September of 2020, Grubhub reported a minus 1.87%, with the company's highest reported profit margin to date of 26.1% coming at the end of 2017. PlantX is positioned, folks. It's positioned to be a big winner. Currently, PlantX offers its meal delivery service throughout Canada, and in 2021, delivery will become available in the United States and Israel as well. That is going to be huge when it's available in America. Now let's talk about e-commerce plants and plant-based proteins galore. Available in both the US and Canada, PlantX e-commerce store is an ever-expanding shopping experience, currently offering over 10,000 products. With global e-commerce sales expecting to surpass 476 billion by 2024, companies like PlantX with sophisticated e-commerce platforms are likely going to set themselves apart from the competition. In the case of PlantX Store, the offerings cater to a lifestyle that encourages all things plant-related, from fresh ingredients to consumer packaged products to pet foods to baby foods to plants themselves. Often overlooked, houseplants have quietly surged in demand, with huge amounts of people now working from home. A plant boom is underway, and I could see that. Everybody's at home, they need plants, makes people feel good. And yeah, this is actually pretty smart. I didn't realize they were involved in so many things. Seeing this opportunity so clearly, PlantX secured a foothold in the UK and Europe through the acquisition of Bloombox Club UK back in September. In the last few years, Bloombox Club UK has delivered over 55,000 plants to over 24,000 customers across the UK and achieved a high 4.4-star rating on Trustpilot. Upon the acquisition, the company had a 3.9 million annual run rate, and it's on a target to achieve approximately 4.5 million Canadian. All right. As part of the acquisition, PlantX plans to not only continue to operate and grow Bloombox Club UK in its home country, but also to expand into the Netherlands, Germany, and the rest of Europe in the future. Wow. So there's some room to really grow. This is big. In Canada, PlantX sources plants from Geoponics, while in the US, plants are sourced from Houseplant Shop, leveraging an international demand for plants in the home. Over the last few years, houseplant sales in the United States alone have increased 50% to 1.7 billion. Across the entire platform, PlantX, VEGA, and PLTXF have developed an e-commerce shop that is built for ease of use and operation by consumers. With more than 10,000 products available and growing, and an average order value of US $65 and an average profit margin of 40% on online food sales, PlantX appears poised to capitalize on recent market trends. PlantX e-commerce customers can leave reviews on products while also participating in a growing community of like-minded consumers, offering not only recommendations, but advice and support for one another through forums and threads. By providing such an arena, users of the service are socially incentivized to keep coming back for more purchases and engagements. Along with the offering of a vast array of brands and products, PlantX is also building out its own in-house lines of products, including last year's launch of its own PlantX branded Canadian glacial water, selling 27,500 liters of the bottled water within the first month of sales alone. So this is a company that is just growing in so many areas. The company would swiftly follow up the water success, adding PlantX branded juices to the e-commerce platform in October. By the end of 2020, PlantX e-commerce site has successfully expanded into the major markets of the United States and Israel, both complemented by flagship brick and mortar stores that also serve as shipment fulfillment centers. As the market witnesses this aggressive expansion strategy, it's no wonder that PlantX has earned the nickname as the plant-based Amazon. Interesting. Very interesting. Although still in the startup phase, PlantX Life is still quite well financed. This is due to a recent oversubscribed private placement financing of 11.5 million, led by Israel's largest pension fund manager investment firm, Pazago. Now having established a footprint in North America, Europe, and Israel, PlantX is well positioned for significant growth in 2021. The company has begun to utilize the funds through new acquisitions, including the latest acquisition of Score Enterprise Limited, which operates multiple BC-based businesses, including Locavore Bar and Grill, Cloudburst Cafe, and Locavore Food Truck. For the 10-month period ended October 30, 2020, the locavore business generated total revenue of $1.6 million, gross margin of 19%, and gross profit of $310,000. Among the assets of the acquisition, the flagship restaurant is set to be redesigned as PlantX Canada flagship brick and mortar shop, along the same lines as the LIV. Okay. Marketplace is set up in San Diego, California, which is where the company established through a partnership in 2020. Through the agreement, Live Marketplace will purchase a minimum of 25 million, approximately 33 million Canadian of PlantX products over a 1-year term for distribution in the United States. Wow. Live Market will pay PlantX a 6% royalty on the gross revenue generated under the agreement. Wow, that's huge. Wow, that's a big deal. Now let's talk about the rapid growth of the plant-based food industry. And you guys know I'm a huge fan of plant-based foods. Here's some of the biggest plant-based food stocks, a lot of which I brought you guys first. Environmental concerns, health concerns, and greater variety of options has led to a plant-based revolution for consumers. Sales of plant-based foods grew 11% in the past year, while overall retail food sales grew just 2%. Now let's take a look at some of So you can see PlantX Life, and you can see that their share price is actually around $2 right now and a market cap of over 100 million. And you can see Beyond Meat has a share price well over 100 with a market cap of over 7.4 billion with 94 million in revenue. And you can see quarterly, and Tattooed Chef has 41 million in revenue quarterly, a 1.5 million market cap, and it's actually around $25. Laird Superfood, based on when this was posted, was trading at $44, 396 million market cap, and 7.6 million in quarterly revenue, which tells me that Laird Superfood is probably overpriced. With only 7 million a quarter, how could they be at $45? That's crazy. And then the Very Good Food Company only making $1 million per quarter and trading at actually around $8 right now with a massive market cap, and I believe is somewhat overvalued. And then Modern Meat, not really showing their revenue here, but only 86 million market cap, and based on what they're saying here, trading between $3 and $4. So you can see that PlantX Life is well positioned to grow and looking to gain a slice of the explosive online food delivery market. This year alone, the online food delivery market is expected to grow another 10%, hitting US $151.5 billion in revenue through the consumption of 1.6 billion users. Grubhub is one of the current market leaders in meal delivery in the United States, reported more than 22 million customers worldwide in 2019 and 1.3 billion in global revenue. The number of customers rose to 30 million in 2020. Last year, Purple Carrot, a plant-based meal kit company, was acquired in an 8-figure deal, and that was roughly 10 months before lockdowns made meal delivery companies even more popular. It's through these examples we can get a better look at the potential peer group that PlantX Life is working to become a part of. So you can see between April and October of 2020 alone, PlantX delivered 10,000 meals to its customers and maintained a profit margin of 35% along the way. And you can see how that compares to DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, HelloFresh, and Blue Apron. Those are 5 other meal delivery companies, and PlantX Life is involved in meal delivery, plants, and plant-based foods. So very interesting how these guys are pretty much a one-stop shop. So you can see what's coming, what's on the horizon for PlantX Life. So you can see that there are some big catalysts coming, international distribution into Europe in the first little bit here of 2021, and PlantX fruit-infused tequila also coming. Stay tuned to that. You can see it has a well-built leadership team. PlantX has created 3 leadership teams: its executive leadership team, its board of directors, and a medical advisory board, with the goal of building a team that can offer expertise in many areas, with many experienced individuals, including founder Sean Dollinger, a serial entrepreneur who at the age of 17 started a delivery company that quickly grew into the largest of its type in Canada. 2014, he launched Namaste Technologies, his first public company. Sean founded PlantX as a passion project and a way to give back while focusing on something that he truly loves. CEO Julia Frank has both an MBA and a master's degree in digital entrepreneurship and successfully set up renowned strategies for large corporations like BMW and Daimler in Germany. Julia is an accomplished executive who focuses on a healthy and active lifestyle, loves to cook plant-based recipes, and travels the world to experience as many cultures as possible. CMO Alex Hoffman has worked as a creative field in the past 10 years. Alex has a passion for design and appreciation for beauty. Alex spearheads award-winning marketing campaigns for companies based out of New York and Los Angeles. She has joined PlantX to oversee all brand marketing activities. And you can see their CFO, and they've got an MD and medical advisor. Now let's just quickly see 8 reasons why PlantX Life should be your focus in 2021. VEGA in Canada, PLTXF in America. Cashed up oversubscribed financing of 11.5 million, led by Israel's largest pension fund manager, Pazago, in December. The greatly successful round gave PlantX the funds it needs to continue its acquisition, expansions, and marketing efforts in 2021. That's a pretty big. And number 2, steady stream of acquisitions on the horizon, given the company's track record over the past year. Bloombox Club, Locavor Bar and Grill Inc., now with the company's newly established cash position from the above-mentioned financing and its growing footprint that now spans in Canada, United States, Israel, and the UK, PlantX is positioned to make more moves in 2021. High profit margins across multiple aspects of PlantX business drastically reduce the company's risk and profitability as it grows outward. Already, their plant sales, online food sales, and delivery services are generating 55%, 40%, and 35% margins, respectively. Plant-based food is here to stay, with several major fast food and fast casual restaurant chains successfully adding vegan options to their menus in 2020. Increased interest in sustainability and healthy eating are helping to drive this trend, which is projected to grow the plant-based food market to $74.2 billion by 2027. Eating at home is also here to stay because we're in COVID 2021, as consumers are eating at home more, not only through their own cooking, but also through a rise in meal deliveries. PlantX meets both needs by providing not only the ingredients for inspiring chefs at home, but also exceptional meals curated by all-star chefs. The online food delivery market is expected to hit $151.5 billion in revenue, with 1.6 users in 2021, representing another 10% jump in just 1 year. All-star management team, board of directors, and medical advisory board consists of professional experience with growing startups, global branding, cutting-edge health trends, and more. Reason number 7, over 10,000 products on the PlantX e-commerce store that's been dubbed the vegan Amazon allows customers to buy from a one-stop shop of all of their plant-based needs, from fresh and packaged foods to baby nutrition, pet foods, cleaning supplies, and indoor plants. Now, PlantX is expanding its own line of company-branded products, which last year included the addition of bottled water and juices to the lineup. Strategic relationships with suppliers, restaurants, and chefs such as Greg Drasinski further enhance PlantX's successful strategy of offering meal delivery products that consumers are interested in. For these reasons and more, PlantX Life Inc., VEGA in Canada, PLTXF in America, is a company you may want to consider adding to your watch list. All right, guys, so that's what I got so far today. Let's take a look at the stock. See if it's moving right now. Okay, let's take a look at the markets and see what is happening. And I don't see any movement yet. I guess it's just, okay, so it's down a little bit. So it's actually down right now, 7%. Might be a decent buying opportunity. Might be a buy the dip situation. Love to know what you guys think about this. Comment on the video, smash the like button, share the video everywhere. This is a stock that's up from 44 cents to right now at $1.86. Love to know what you guys think about VEGA. Okay, VEGA in Canada. And you can see here the news that is circulating about the company today, right here. Record revenue of $1 million for December. Symbol in America, PLTXF. Let's just take a look at the UX symbol, PLTXF. Now, remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. Always do your due diligence. Always do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live, okay? When I give you a trade idea, it's just a trade idea, okay? Do your due diligence, do your research, consult a financial advisor before you invest in anything that we talk about. We do think this is a good company. I think there's a lot of upside, but it's gone up a lot. And what goes up can definitely come down. Obviously, we're seeing that here today. A stock that's been really hot, kind of coming down today on some big news. Could be somewhat like what we like to talk about, a buy the rumor, sell the news event. That's what it looks like today here for PlantX. So love to know your opinion on this. If you like the video, smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere, and subscribe for more updates. Let me know what you guys think about PlantX Life, PLTXF in America, VEGA in Canada. This is Rich from Rich TV Live. If you're not winning, you're not watching. We bring in the winners, and we bring them to you first. We think this is a company that has a future. I think there's some incredible upside. I'm going to continue to watch them. Put them on your radar. Put them in your watch list. If there's any other big news or a breakout, I'll let you know first. Thank you guys for watching. This is Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. Peace.